Three, two, one.
Hello, welcome to Rafael Technologies again. In this session, we learn how to update a database record by, by using Windows Form application. First, let's create the record tables. So here's the table I already created. Here's the script. We have three fields. One is username, one is user ID, and one is user password. So at this moment, we have only four records in our table. So here, what you want to do, we want to change the user password by providing the current password we have in our database table, right? So let me just flip the Visual Studio first. So here, at this interest of time, I already created the record form, and here is the what I did. I, I just drag and drop the label controls I required and the text box as well, and a couple of buttons as well. So let me just double click the change password button to generate the event handler. First, what we're doing, we're just reading the connection string from our app.config file. So here we are creating the new instance of SQL connection, and here we are passing the connection string, and we are creating the SQL data adapter. In this SQL data adapter, we are passing the SQL query from here. What we're saying that you select the count from the table name, where the username is coming for the text box one, and the password is coming from the old password dot text, and finally we are just passing the connection SQL connection on there. After that, we are just creating the new data table in here. In this data table, we are using the fill method to fill the data adapter. And after that, we are just checking if the data adapter, I mean, if the data table is found, if the data table is found row, if it's true, equal to 1, that means we found the records in our table. Then after that, we are just saying again, okay, if the new password text box and the confirmed password text box, the value of for these two text boxes match, then we are creating again the new data adapter. In here we are passing the update query. We are saying update the table record and set the password equal to new password text box, whatever is value coming for this table, and where the username is text box one, and what the password is old password text, and finally we are just passing the SQL connection object on there. And the same thing, we are creating the data table and filling the data adapter with this data table, and finally we are just displaying the message the password is changed and closing the connection. So at this moment, let me run this application. Let's see what the result we got. So we want to update the record, this record, and password, and want to change the password as well. Let me just type the username, the name, and the old password is 789, and new password 1212 and 1212. Let me click this change password button. See, the message is displaying this password is changed. So let me just re-execute the query. There you go, the password is already changed. So make sure you enter the correct credential in here, otherwise you will get an error. So later video session, we will see how to consume the WCF service in Windows Form application. If you have any suggestion, any comments, anything to in advance, feel free leave any comments in my blog or in my YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.